Medusa, one of the most striking and tragic figures of ancient Greek mythology, is now known by most people only as the snake-haired monster that turns man to stone with its gaze. But his story is an epic woven not only by fear and curse, but also with love, betrayal, jealousy, and the cruelty of fate. Medusa was once referred to as one of the most beautiful women on earth. Her golden hair waves like sunlight shining over the sea. Her eyes contained the deepest shades of green and blue. The curve of his lips and the elegant lines on his face would attract the attention of both mortals and the gods. However, Medusa would carry her beauty with humility, not with arrogance. He devoted himself to the gods and chose to spend his life in the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Medusa served in the temple with his two sisters Steno and Euryale. His sisters were immortal, but Medusa was immortal. This situation made her beauty even more special. But this beauty was also the key to the ruthless fate that fate prepared for her. According to myths, Athena was married to Poseidon, the mighty god of the seas. From the moment Poseidon first saw Medusa, he began to have a deep passion for her. But in the world of gods, it was underestimated and unwelcome that a god fell in love with a mortal. Despite this, Poseidon could not escape the magic of Medusa. Although he tried to forget her, it was impossible. One day, Poseidon, who succumbed to his desires, was with Medusa in the sacred temple of Athena. This was not only a love story, it was also a great disrespect that disregarded the laws and holiness of the gods. When Athena heard about this incident, she went crazy with anger. His anger was not only out of jealousy, but from the fact that the honor of his temple was defiled. Athena did not dare to touch Poseidon, but she took out all her grudge from Medusa. He turned the beautiful woman and her sisters into creatures with winged, snake hair, terrifying faces called Gorgon. Now everyone who looks into Medusa's eyes is being stoned. The graceful face of a time had now become a symbol of horror. His lips were replaced by sharp teeth and his hair was replaced by lively, poisonous snakes. With this curse, Medusa had to live in deserted lands, far from the world. His deadly power, which turned the presence in front of him into stone with every look, left him a legacy of loneliness and endless fear. However, Athena's anger did not end there. Years later, the hero gave Perseus the task of killing Medusa. Perseus prepared for this difficult task with the help of the gods. Hermes gave him a sharp sword, and Athena gave him a brilliant shield that would allow him to move forward without looking at Medusa. Perseus managed to approach using the reflection of the shield while Medusa was sleeping, and in a single move, he separated her head from her body. But Medusa's death opened the door to another miracle. At that moment, a secret that everyone did not know about was revealed. Medusa was pregnant with Poseidon. Two extraordinary beings were born from his lifeless body, the winged horse Pegasus and the golden-sworded giant warrior Chrysaor. This birth took its place in mythology as a symbol of the continuation of life and creativity even after the tragedy of Medusa. Perseus participated in many wars, taking Medusa's severed head with him. The enemies who saw his head instantly turned to stone. Perseus won victory every time. Even after his death, Medusa had become a symbol of fear and invincibility. In different periods of history, the figure of Medusa was used not only as a frightening legend, but also as a symbol of protection from evil. In ancient times, the Medusa head, placed at the entrance of armor, shields, sarcophagi, and even temples, was used to scare enemies and keep evil away. Today, the two most famous depictions of Medusa are in Turkey. One of them is located in the Temple of Apollo in Didim. Here, Medusa is recognized as the protector of the temple. The other is located in the Basilica Sistine in Istanbul. This head, one of the most important works of sculpture from the Roman period, still quietly welcomes its visitors in the dark waters of the Sistine. The story of Medusa is not only the story of a curse, it is also a tragic combination of beauty, love and jealousy. In his gaze, both the magic of love and the cruel justice of the gods are hidden. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day. To see you in our next short stories. Stay healthy.